Cooking in South Africa is like a journey for me. It's a discovery of flavors, textures, ingredients, and cultures. You know, bringing food and wine together and all these amazing ingredients we have in the region is so exciting. We've got amazing areas where people have been foraging for thousands of years and living off the land, and if we can bring some of that and bring it onto the plate, that's our vision. South Africa has the original fusion cuisine. We are a melting pot. We're on the spice route, and for hundreds of years we've been the melting pot of all these different cultures coming together, and their food has been intertwined with the culture of the land. And I think it's really important as chefs and South Africans to preserve this. To preserve rooibos being uniquely South African, to preserve buchu, to preserve our springbok.
Yeah, as a chef, using the indigenous ingredients, and it's very exciting, and getting the locals and the international guests to see it and experience it, and having never had it before and coming here and tasting it and enjoying it. I mean, it's worthwhile and it's rewarding and it's a lot of fun too.
Rooibos is one of those indigenous ingredients that is known around the world quite extensively. It is a tea. It's got a most amazing flavor, both raw and fermented. One of our rooibos suppliers cultivates it commercially, so it's in long rows. But many years ago, it used to just grow amongst the shrubs and the bush.
The seeds do drop around. You can actually sieve the sand, but nature does help us, where the ants collect the seed and they store it for winter time.
Yeah.
And you just have to basically find the ant's nest, uncover it, and you get handfuls of pure seed.
Dus ik van kleins af groot raak dat ik bij malen ook met nog geleerd. Zij is ook nog groot opgegroeid met die thee en al die. En zij het reeds lang in die fabriek, theefabriek. Komen ze nu al redelijke tijd aan. Dat is basis hoe ik dat nog ken. Dat is maar zoals ik aangeleerd om dat te doen. En dat is mijn passievolle werk om zo die werken te doen.
So another indigenous South African plant which is endemic up there is called buchu. And buchu is a plant that the Bushmen used to use medicinally for hundreds of ailments.
Hey, ruik a beetje, it smells like eucalyptus, a little bit of blackcurrant. Beautiful.
Ja. Toen ik klein was, heb ik buchu gebruikt. Ja. Mijn ma heeft voor mij gegeven van je goed, medicijnen gemaakt. Je hebt maagproblemen gehad. En medicijn gemaakt met een drankje. En hij werkt.
Okay, this is the sour figs. They grow just wild here. The fruit loses all the moisture over here and it turns into a little dry pouch filled with the dry brown seed.
Right. So another indigenous plant is the Hohenort fay, or the sour fig. It's known throughout the world as a very invasive species, as it's taken over large tracts of land in California and the French Mediterranean. And it's also known as the highway ice plant. But here in South Africa we use it as, they collect the fruit called the sour fig and they make jams out of it, make preserves out of it, and it's really tasty. My love of food extended further than just the kitchen and the plate. It extended into the wine bottle, and having wine with a meal was just second nature to me, and I wanted to explore that side of it, and I happened to run into Adam, who, just as a matter of fact, wanted to explore the food side, so I think it was just the right time. Adam's a wannabe chef and I'm a wannabe winemaker.
The yardstick label it really speaks about two different cultures colliding, that of a chef and that of a winemaker. And it could be representative of a sort of microcosm, of South African life, which really is a kaleidoscope of cultures colliding.
I think the challenge for us is to educate South Africans about their amazing produce, their amazing fauna and flora, and the stuff that we can get here, Yeah, so that's also what's triggered me to want to go out on such a crusade about this, local South African theme and bringing South African ingredients into it and cooking South African style, and so I think we've got a lot to offer the culinary world.